Difficult, but not impossible. That phrase perfectly sums up Arsenal's clash with PSG yesterday. What we witnessed wasn't just a tough game, it was a reflection of our entire season. The grind, the moment of brilliance, the injury setbacks, and most of all, the resilience. And yet, despite the fight, the difference was clear. We faced a team with incredible depth, financial power, and experience, up against a team that is just doing the best with what they have. Let's be honest, we know what it means to manage with limited resources. This season, we've outperformed expectations time and time again. But there's always that lingering thought. How much better could we be with a full squad? With every tool available and with every player firing and fit. Let's start with the obvious. We missed Thomas Partey badly. His absence in the midfield yesterday wasn't just noticeable, it was deafening. Partey's presence provides that anchor, that calm under pressure, that solid midfield shield. Without him, we were vulnerable. Our transitions were slower, our ability to recover the ball was limited. Playing a side like PSG without your midfield general, it's like trying to build a wall with no foundation. That said, I'm grateful that this was only the first leg. We've still got another 90 minutes to turn this around. Absolutely. Credit where credit is due. PSG were absolutely outstanding. They were sharp, they were organized, and they looked dangerous every time they moved the ball forward. Honestly, I'm glad they didn't meet Real Madrid yesterday night, because the way they played, they would have carved them up too. From the back line to their final third, PSG played with intent. They didn't just show up, they imposed themselves, and they exposed us. From the first whistle, PSG controlled the tempo. They dictated the game, they moved the ball at their rhythm, pulled us out of our shape, and after scoring, they expertly managed the clock. They are not just fast, they were smart. They know how to slow the game when necessary and how to frustrate their opponents and how to strike when it hurts. Now, heading into the second leg in Paris with a 1-0 defeat is not ideal. That's their home, their turf, their tempo, and their fans. The energy in that stadium will be electric. But again, I'll keep repeating it. It is not impossible. We just need to get that early goal, shift the momentum, and make them uncomfortable. Injuries, we are drowning in them. Look at the bench today, not many options. You look at PSG and they are bringing on fresh legs like Bakola without breaking a sweat. Us, we were dragging tired legs into the final 15 minutes. That matters. That's the difference. And it showed. It showed. Now, imagine a fully fit Gabriel Jesus in this match. His passing, his energy, his ability to open up spaces and win fouls in dangerous areas. That's the kind of firepower we desperately needed yesterday. Let's talk individual performances. Here is the breakdown of Arsenal's player rating from yesterday night. Declan Rice, 7.8, our best performer by a mile. Controlled, smart, tenacious, he did everything he could. Then we go to Miles Lewis-Kelly. At 18, 7.5 rating for a young player. This was incredible performance. Calm, he was confident, he was composed under immense pressure. Then we go to David Raya, 7.1. Made key saves to help us to keep us in the game. He's growing in confidence and we will need him even more in Paris. Jacob Quickyo, I never expected this, 6.9. Solid at the Parc, stepped up on several occasions. William Saliba, 6.7. Not his best game, but far from poor. Needed more support around him. Jurrien Timber, 6.6. His intelligence on the pitch is undeniable. Martin Odegaard, 6.3. He had moments of control, but we needed more penetration from him, a sharper edge, and that's what we've been seeing all season. Gabriel Martinelli, 6.1. He had chances but couldn't finish. A frustrating night. On another day, he gets a brace. There's been a lot of chatter around Odegaard lately. I like him. Great technique, calm under pressure, and rarely loses the ball. But there are times when I think back to players like Alex Song, those incisive, forward-thinking midfielders who could split a defense in one pass. I remembered all those looping passes. That was what we were missing today. Someone who could turn possession into opportunity with just one touch. Saka, by 78 minutes, he looked done, drained, gassed out. But we had no alternative. He gave everything, and a 7.0 rating shows that. Trossard, on the other hand, ended on a 6.4 rating. Not his best night, but again, he gave his best. These guys are playing every few days with minimal rest, so it's understandable. The team is exhausted, and that is the reality. Let me paint a picture. When we were leaving tired legs on the pitch, PSG is rotating, managing workloads, staying fresh, and it's not just about quality, it's about sustainability over 90 minutes. It's about being able to bring on players that don't lower your level. PSG can do that. Right now, we can't. And that's the true difference between where we are and where we want to be. Still, I'll say it again, this tie is not over. In fact, I'm reminded of a woman. I remember when he first arrived, he talked about a 5-phase plan for Arsenal. After that famous win over Madrid, he said we were in phase 5. Well, this is what phase 5 looks like. The big test, the defining nights, that make or break moment. If we want to truly compete with Europe's best, we need to rise in games like this. No excuses. Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli. What happened? He had chances after chances yesterday and couldn't just convert. You could feel his frustration. And honestly, it was tough to watch. He's got the talent, but yesterday just wasn't his day. What made the difference in Real Madrid game? Declan Rice's individual brilliance. A moment of genius that turned the tide. We need more of that, not just from him, but from everyone. Champions League nights aren't won by systems alone. They are won by players stepping up when it matters the most. I hope that we get Timber fully fit for the second leg. His understanding of the game, his positioning, his calm decision making at the back, we all need all that, especially when PSG tries to overload and force errors. Bottom line, I'm still confident. I'm not naive, I'm confident. This team has shown over time and again that when their backs are against the wall, they can deliver. We've bounced back from worse, and if we can start strong in Paris, we can keep our head up, we can finish our chances, we'll be in the final. I believe that. Let's go to Paris with our heads high, with focus, with hunger. Let's remind the world what Arsenal Football Club is about. Drop a comment. What stood out for you today? What changes would you make for the second leg? What do you think we need to do to step up? Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with your fellow Gunners, and most importantly, let's keep the conversation going in the comment section. This tie is not done, not even close. Let's finish what we've started.